20,000, 25,000. He kept asking, she kept paying. He kept asking, she kept paying. And I'm like, sis, are you crazy? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Natalie's Niche. So guys, in today's video, I am so excited to talk about this, okay, because this documentary blew my mind. I was like, what is going on with people? So guys, if you guys haven't seen the Tinder Swindler, it's a documentation on Netflix. It's a must watch, but let me tell you, in this video I'll break it down in a little bit for you, so it will just be a few seconds, but you've seen the whole movie when I tell you this, okay? It's mind blowing. Okay, so in this documentary there was this guy, Simon Leviev, okay? Apparently that was the name he gave himself after a while. But in this show or a documentary, this guy was literally swindling people of their money, most specifically women, okay? And it was a Tinder thing, okay? He had his profile on Tinder, you know, the soft guy, the rich guy look. He had all this facade and everything. And, you know, women would literally, you know, want to hang out with him and stuff like that. So there were 3 women in this documentary that actually told their stories. And I actually want to deal with every woman specifically because this guy was like, I watched this thing, I was like, this guy he is smart, okay? Let's talk about his smartness for a second. He is smart, he's well calculated, he knew what to say, when to say, how to say it. Like, it is just mind-blowing that people are this cunning. It's mind-blowing that people are this manipulative and narcissistic, like that people really take advantage of people's kindness and take advantage of the fact that women are looking for love. It's so mind-blowing that people do this. So guys, in this show, this guy, you know, met the first lady, okay? The first lady, you know, she was looking for love, and you know, you're swiping Tinder, okay? Online dating is a whole another mess, okay? Like, maybe I'll talk about it in another video, but online dating, like, it's brutal right now. It's crazy, okay? But she was swiping, and then she saw this handsome guy. He looks good, he's dressed really well, which is what all of us ladies will do, okay? We will look at how you look, how you dress, everything about that, and you know, we would want to, you know, hang out with you. So the first red flag for me was the fact that, you know, immediately they started talking. He was like, oh, let's meet up and let's travel. Like bro, I just met you, like, and the next thing, we're taking a trip together, okay? I love the fact that a lot of people are spontaneous, but that is a red flag. The fact that you're already taking trips with someone you don't even know, okay? Yes, he's cute, yes, he's handsome, but I ain't going anywhere with you, honey. Like, I don't even know you, okay? So the first lady started taking trips with him. He has a private jet, you know, flying first class, you know, things like that, okay? I feel like she got enticed by this, okay? And these women in this show, okay, we as women, we need to be smarter, okay? The fact that he's showing you all these things, and his father is a diamond mogul, you know, they have money, they have this, they have that, okay? You just believe it so easily. Now I don't believe anything on Google. Since I watched this thing, I don't even believe Google. My dear, don't believe what Google says, because they Googled this guy. The lady said in the show that her friend, when she came back from the trip with the guy, her friend Googled him and was like, Simon Leviev, like, oh, he seems legit, he seems like he has money, his father is this, that. The guy photoshopped himself with a rich family and said that is his dad and his mom. Seriously, the things that we can see now is just crazy. And so she believed him, you know, constant dinners, you know, hanging out. He even traveled into her city, you know, at 3 a.m. one time, and just to see her. And that enticed her and just got her, you know, so crazy about this guy. Sometimes what we see isn't really what is. So we ladies, we gotta be smarter. We got to be smarter, okay? So this guy then began to say, he sent a video saying that, you know, his bodyguard was hurt and that his enemies was after him, because apparently his story was that his father's company is a diamond company and he's also involved in it and stuff like that, right? So he sent this story to every of these three women, you know, the same storyline. You know, my enemies are after me, I have a project, a diamond, you know, a contract that's coming up, you know, things like this. I really need your help. My enemies are after me, the enemies are coming, my enemies. This guy was so much about enemies in this show that at some point I was like, wait, Simon is the only one that has enemies, oh, because apparently we all don't have enemies. He's the only one that people are after, apparently. So he started asking this lady for money, you know, send me 20,000. Another rule that we need to really learn as women is that you do not give what you don't have financially. Do not. It's not your responsibility to help any man financially. And we need to let women know these things, okay? So she did not have the money. Instead of her to say, okay, maybe I have 1,000 to give you, I'll give you 1,000. He's like, no, baby. And he was so controlling. He was like, no, I need 20,000 now. Take out loan. Like, as a woman, you should not have any business taking out a loan for a man when you have not taken it out for yourself. You don't have any business doing that, okay? So she took out loan, 20,000, 25,000. He kept asking. She kept paying. He kept asking. She kept paying. And I'm like, sis, are you crazy? Are you crazy? He hasn't even paid the first 20,000. He's asking for more. And he kept calling, saying, take out another loan. Take out, and she kept taking in different, you know, places. And I want to sympathize with her, because yes, I know how love is, you know, no, love is blind, you know, and stuff like that. But love is not that blind that will constantly continue to take money out, money that I know I don't have, and you haven't even paid me for the first one. We should have rules to protect our money just as much as we have rules in life on, you know, how people should talk to us and things like that. Okay, you don't have the money, don't give it. Never take out loan for any man. Never ever try it, okay? And then this lady got into 250,000 loan, okay, for this guy. Meanwhile, he was using that money for the second woman in the documentary, using it to take her on trips and stuff like that. And this second lady's story was mind-blowing as well, because she wasn't attracted to this guy. They met, she wasn't attracted to him, but she liked the lifestyle. Jet, let's fly, first class, you know, she liked all that attention. She liked all that giddiness. All that glitters is not good. If you have not heard that before, I don't understand. We have all heard this thing. We have to keep it in our brain, okay? She wanted the lifestyle, all that stuff. So he kept her as a friend. This guy is so calculated. Simon Leviev, that man, brain, he has this sense, okay? He kept her as a friend because he wanted to feed her the same story of, you know, people are after him, stuff like that. So she also began to give money as a friend. You know, people are so crazy that, you know, these days it will be hard for us to find good people, because, you know, people are really taking advantage of good people out there. You know, I felt bad for this one because she was just a friend, okay? She wasn't desperate for anything. Maybe she thought maybe later it would turn into a relationship, because, you know, everyone was calling him, he felt like a prince, the way he handled himself and stuff like that. Of course, he's well calculated. This guy grew up with the intention to be this person that he is, you know. But she began to give him money from the friendship zone, and, you know, constantly, oh, they are coming after me, the enemies are here. She would keep sending money. You know, the third lady story was that, you know, I think she was with him longer, okay? I really wanted to hear more about this lady because, you know, she said they had been together for 14 months and they were planning to get married, you know, and so Adam thought that, you know, this was going to be his safe haven, because the second lady was able to, you know, create a scenario when she found out from the first lady's story, you know, that, oh, this guy is doing it to a lot of ladies. So she met up with him, and, you know, some John journalist took videos, and then he found out, you know, about it, and he saw them taking video through a window, you know, in doing the meet with the second lady, which was just his friend. And so he was scared, and he drove away, and then he let her go because he was scared. And that told him that, okay, people are catching up to this your con schemes, okay? So he went to the third lady. He always had a next plan, a third plan, a Z, plan Z, okay? So this third lady that he has been dating, as well as he had, I'm sure this guy has maybe 20 ladies he's dating and feeding the same stories, okay? So he went to this third lady, and you know, they were supposed to meet and stuff like that, and she was on her way when she read this story from, you know, the journalist about this guy that's swindling people. And in Israeli, he had done this same thing in Israel at the time, but now he's doing it to these ladies. And so she read the story, and wow, she was amazed. And this lady took it into action, okay? She began to do things, you know. Then he was asking her, oh, please, can you help me? You know, he at some point even said that he didn't have money, he was poor, he was living in a refugee, you know, place, and needed her to sell his clothes for him because he had a lot of designer clothes, you know, Louis Vuitton, all these things, you know, which is why a guy that wears all those things don't impress me, okay? If you're impressed by guys that wear Gucci, Giovanni, all those things, sis, good luck to you, okay? So yeah, he then told her to go to his apartment, get all his things, and help him sell so he can get money to get out of the country. His enemies were after him as well, okay? So this third lady went to take his clothes, and she never ever sent any money to him. Like, that's where sis started to get smart, okay? Because love makes you do dumb things, okay? But how dumb can you be? And at one point would you stop being dumb, okay? She stopped being dumb. Then she started to sell the clothes and started to keep the money for herself. And he continues having that, you know, authoritative thing, like, oh, you send me the money, you sold the clothes, send me the money. And then he will start begging, oh, please, I really love you, why are you doing this to me? You are my safe haven, you are my this, you are my that. Thinking that this third lady was going to be the one to help him. So this third lady, you know, told him, okay, you know, come to me, or come, let's meet. And she told the police about it, you know, so they'll be able to catch him and, you know, make sure he pays for the things he did. So yes, that really helped the police. The police caught Simon Leviev. Everyone was happy, like, yay, finally he's going to pay for his scheming and his conning and all of that. But no, they only caught him because he was traveling under a false identity with another name, and he was supposed to be in prison for 15 months, but he got out after 5 months. And guess what? After he got out of prison, you would think that, you know, maybe now charges can be made towards this guy and he can actually go to jail for a long time. No, guess what happened? This guy started living large, started enjoying, continued his conning schemes, even had the business online to teach people how to do business. I'm sure teaching people how to be con actors, that's the only thing he can teach people. You know, he continued, and till this day, people say he's still continuing this scheming games, and it's just crazy that, you know, this lifestyle it's just allowed, and he's allowed to just be a free man and continue the craziness that he's doing. The main objective of this video is to just let people, especially women, know that, you know, it's okay to be alone sometimes. It's okay, okay? It's okay not to be desperate for love. It's okay, okay? A man these days, it's even hard to know who is a real man, because he was acting it out that he was a good boyfriend. He was saying the right things. I love you, I want to marry you, I want to do this, I want to do that. Now, as women, we can't be getting impressed with what a man says. We cannot allow ourselves be too impressed with what a man says, you know, or what he even does sometimes. Like, seriously, we have to really make sure we guard our hearts with all diligence. Guard your hearts, you know, guard it very well. Guard it, okay? Guard your money too. Stop giving men money. Stop giving men money. Stop giving men money, okay? Until you're married, yeah, stop giving him money. Like, I was watching this Ndani TV show, and one of the guests, Kamsi, in the money, I love her YouTube page, she said that she's single until she's married, and a lot of people were laughing and like, oh come on, like why would you say that, you're in a relationship? But seriously, the only man that I was like 100% giving money, I would support you. If I have the money, I will support you. If like maybe if my boyfriend asks me for, you know, he needs 20,000, I'll give you 2,000, you know, 10% to get yourself started. But I ain't giving you the whole money, honey. You gotta go work for it. Look for a way to figure it out. The only person I can do and give all that money to, go out of my way, is my husband. And even husbands say you gotta be watching, okay? You gotta be careful too, okay? Seriously, we have to get out of this idea of that we need people, you know, we need people to be in our lives. Because if you look at the first lady's story, she's over 250,000 in debt. They're still paying their debt to today. The guy is living his life, he's enjoying his life, and he could as well say, well, they needed the service to be their boyfriend. I just needed to be their boyfriend. They needed a boyfriend, and I helped them. They helped them do what? Get their life into more mess. It's crazy. We all have to try to be better people. And it's crazy that there are still narcissistic people out there, not just in relationships, in friendships as well. People are out to get you. People are out for what they can gain from you, rather than, you know, being genuine and just being good people. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this guy's documentary, Simon Leviev, and this whole Tinder Swindler situation. Comment down below. Let's have a whole chat. Like, I need to know your own perspective. What did you gain from it? Another thing that I'm gonna say quickly before I end this video is that the ladies, there was nobody that they were talking to about these things. That's why, you know, people that say, oh, private life, I like to have an isolated life, I don't tell people what's going on with me. Like, why would you do that? Sometimes talking to someone about something will really help you see what you're not seeing, because they will have an objective view. I wish these ladies would tell their friends, oh, see, the same way you told your friend, oh, I'm dating this guy that has money, and she good, and so he was a diamond, you know, mogul's son or whatever. You could have been able to tell her, oh, he asked for 50,000, he asked for this, he asked for that. I'm sure one of your family member, one of your friends will tell you that this ain't it, okay? You're still giving him money, he hasn't even paid for the first time, he hasn't even paid for the first loan. Now stop giving him money. So we all have to be open, be more expressive, let people know what's happening in your relationships. Stop believing people so much that you just, whatever they say, oh, I will marry you, you're the mother of my children, because those are the things that got these women's heads all messed up, okay? But anyways, let's chat about it in the comment section below, and let me know what you think about the video. I will be making a reaction to the Anna situation as well, and her own con scheme, okay? Guys, what is happening to the world? I'm having a headache, okay? But anyways, keep the faith, always look good, live your life. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you doing, honey? Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.